Hey everybody, Coach Juan here. Thanks for joining. We have a total body movement class. Little emphasis of strength, but more foundational. Uh, you'll need water bottle. It's highly recommended. Yoga mat. But other than that, no equipment today. Besides that, let's get started. Make sure you get clear area around. And yeah, so we'll start off on our knees. You can sit on your toes, sit on your heels, whatever's comfortable. But I really want to focus on is our breathing. So a lot of times we get stuck in shorter breathing patterns, so all up in the chest and the shoulders, um, which is part of the breathing mechanics. But I really want to focus at the start of our lower abdominal breathing, just belly breathing. So we're going to take 3 big breaths and I want to focus on filling our belly, then our shoulders. Nice big breath in. Fill from the bottom up. Let's get one more big breath in. Good. From there, we're going to transition down to a glute bridge. So back nice and flat, heels about a hand width away from the glutes. I like driving my toes into the ground. So we're going to squeeze the glutes, drive the ground away. Now we're going to hold for 5 of those breaths. And here we go. Big breath in. Still pushing hard. That's 2. 2 more. Still driving, still pushing. Last 1. Good. We're going to slowly control down. Now we're going to drive one leg into the ground. One leg's going to be floating. You can have it straight in the air. You can have it out. You can have it slightly bent, whatever's comfortable, but driving with the opposite leg. Right leg. Here we go. Big push in and controlled lower. Going 5 reps. Good controlled cadence. Once you got your 5th, switch sides. Nice. Move this out of our way. I'm going to give you a slightly angled position. So we're going to lay on our belly, try to relax our head as much as we can. Give you a quick demo. We're going to go pinkies above the head, and then we're going to rotate around and try to touch fingers and thumbs. So we'll do all that in the belly down, face down position. Starting at the top. And here we go, 5 reps. So really it's all the shoulder doing the movement. I'm relaxing my upper back. Sometimes I'll even put my forehead to the ground and make sure it's my shoulders doing the work as opposed to trying to be up and putting extra stress on that spine. It's not the goal right now. Just trying to warm up those shoulders. Big sweeping motion with the arms. And I'm going for 5 reps. My last rep coming up. There, we're going. Sitting back on those heels. I like having one hand behind the head. I'm going to reach down to the ground, almost opposite knee, and then we'll rotate up and back and forth, 5 reps. Little heel split with T-spine rotation. Switch sides. Try to follow that elbow with your eyes. Yeah, one more here. So sitting back on those heels helps lock that lower lumbar in place and get that rotation where we want. From there, going on all 4s, a little cat-cow action. So pulling from the spine, drawing up, push those shoulder blades away from each other, hold for a 2 count, and slowly drop back down. Just trying to get that spine Nice and fluid, nice and loose. Great. 5 reps in total, back and forth. That's number 3. One more. Nice big push of ground, get a big stretch. Take it the other way. Very good. From here, going half kneeling. Nice quad hip flexor stretch, squeezing the glute, push the hips forward, and let's get a little reach with that. Reach across, hold for a count, back off, repeat. Let's get 2 more, going 4 each side. There, nice. Beautiful. Flipping sides. Squeezing the glute. So my left knee's down, squeezing the left glute. Push the hips forward. Big reach across. Last 2. Final rep. Beautiful. So next, we're gonna go plank to squat. So I'm gonna get nice and low as I can into my squat position. That's a little higher for you, that's fine. We're gonna gradually work toward our bottom range. And then we're gonna put our hands down, crawl forward, get a nice strong plank. And then we're gonna back it up. Feet stay glued to the ground as low as we can maintain. Try to keep those shoulders back. We're gonna own this position as well as we can. Sometimes it may feel like you have to have your heels off the ground. If that's the case, settle into it as best we can. Let's walk it out again. Nice, big, strong plank. Hold for a moment. Reversing. Get 5 total. Really trying to own our end range positions. Let's walk it out again. I like rocking back and forth. Just helps me work on those ankles a little bit. Make sure my feet are awake, doing their job, carrying me through life. Got 1 more rep. 1 more rep. And final one. Talk it out. Nice and strong. Beautiful. If you need, grab a sip of water. Beautiful. Next up, 3-way lunge. So we're gonna pair these all together. You're gonna stick to the same side. So I'm gonna start on my left. Once we're done with that, we'll switch over to our right. So going forward with that left leg, coming back to center. Good big lateral lunge. So I'll feel a nice stretch in that right leg. And then I'm gonna go a drop squat. So I'm gonna loop back around, square up my hips, drop that back knee, reset. Going 3 times through the cycle. Last one on the left. And right side. Nice big lunge. Big lateral step. Now drop behind. Let me give you a sideways view. Forward lunge. Lateral. And little drop. Last one. Lateral. And drop lunge. Beautiful. Next up will be standing T's and letters. So this will be a good prep for later in our workout. So go palms up, parallel to the ground, big reach, big open. And I want to focus on staying in line with my body. I don't need to reach back. Yeah, it could feel nice to get a little stretch, but I really want to control that range. I want to squeeze my shoulder blades. Back in middle, big squeeze. Get 2 more. Arms aren't high, they're not low, right in line. Last one. Good. Check it out. Starting in the middle, we're going W. So squeezing forward, big reach forward, big squeeze back, and still in line. I'm trying to get that forearm in line with my body. Here we go. Big squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Good. Bending over, big arm circles forward. If we can, try to alternate left over right, right over left. Taking it higher. Same thing in front. Left over right, right over left. And reverse it. Oh, this is a little tougher. This one's a little tougher. Left over right, right over left. Left over right, right over left. And then taking it back. Good. Check it out. Right before we get to our working sets, let's get a little seal jack action. So coming out, back in. We're going 15 reps. If you have to step, that's fine. Do 16. If we have a little bounce, let's get 15 reps. Very good. Shake it out. Grab a sip. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Block number 1. So like I said, all body weight. If you have some equipment around you, feel free. Load it up. If not, your body weight should be just fine. So I want to be very mindful of our setup. So making sure that our feet are either below our hips or just a bit outside. They don't need to be super wide or super close. I'm usually about a shoulder width with my squats. So making sure my feet are very active, having 3 points of contact, heel, big toe, little toe. All of them are in the ground. Reaching out for a little counterbalance if you like. Back in. If you prefer hands behind the head, that works well. Either way, 5 reps. That's 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Now, remember our T's from before? We're doing them from a hip hinge position. So back is nice and flat. Big squeeze. Pointing back at the ground. Thumbs to the air. Elbows are straight. 2 more. And now W. Starting back down on the ground. Big squeeze up. Still trying to stay in line with the body. Get 2 more. 5 reps, 5 reps. Beautiful. Shake it out. Next, coming down to the ground. We have 2 options here. If we're not feeling strong today, we can stay on our knees. Nice long plank from the knees, or coming up nice and tall. Either way, we're going to get 5 reps of shoulder taps. Each arm. Find your base. No movement from the rest of the body. Put that hand in the ground. Shooting for 5 and 5. Finish that up. Grab a little sip. You're going to our next block, or next set, excuse me. Starting at the top. Squats, here we go. Go hands up front this round. 3, 4, and 5. Keep your head on view. Bent over T's and W's. 5 reps. Big squeeze. Own the position. Arms stay long for the T's. 4 and 5. Shake it out if you need. W's next. still be mindful what our feet, what our lower body is doing. Just because it's upper body focus doesn't mean my lower body isn't active. It's helping getting that work as well. All about your intent. Check it out. Now we're going for that shoulder tap from the plank. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. If you start off in that plank and we start losing our position in our hips, start sagging a little bit, drop down the knees. That's fine. I want to make sure that we're loaded well, we're moving well, and appropriately. And let's go. One final set. I'm gonna make it a little tougher. So we've done forward, done behind. I'm gonna go hands elevated, overhead squat. Make it a little tougher. Feel free to do any variation you wish. Either way, it's gonna be 5 reps. And final one here. If you're feeling that the low back is getting tight, maybe someone's feeling uncomfortable, we can stay standing with our letters. You need to make it harder. Switch over to a single leg. I don't need that today. It's kicking my butt enough. Shake it out. Switch over W's. Big squeeze. Hold and control that position. Should be able to take a picture right there. Know exactly what's going on. Hold nice and still. Pretend you're a statue. One more. Boom. Shake it out. This last one, I'm gonna go for my knees. Won't lie to you. A little tired today. It's okay. But I'm still gonna push and hold my position as well as I can. Oh, nice job. Take a little sip. Let's see what we got next. All right, block number 2. So we got 2 options. We're gonna focus on inverted hamstring stretch. So bouncing on one leg, my right, coming up nice and tall, nice and long, boom. If that's kicking our butt today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just balance on our back toe. Most of the weight is on my right leg, and I'm just going to drift my hips back. All we're working on is our hip hinge. We were just here, same idea. Whereas it'll focus that intention on one leg. So balancing, if need be. You can keep the hands close. Boom, feeling that hamstring stretch. Boom, 2. If we're feeling good, start drifting. Good. 2 more. And we can drag and float. Drag, 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 it just floats. Boom. And this is a great way to test how connected our feet are. Go on the other side. Start off the same. A little drag, float, a little stronger on that side. That's nice. Good. If we're really struggling, find a chair, find a wall. Give yourself a little help. If we're feeling good, start getting those hands out. Oof. Got ahead of myself. I'm gonna do one more. Finish up your 5 and 5. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what I like. Now we're coming back on the ground. We're gonna go controlled push-up. So owning our position. So there's a few options. There's a nice little standard pose. Standard movement is from the top. Boom. If we're not quite there, and this double knee is too easy, not enough, drop 1. Boom. Either way, it's 5 reps. Nice. Rolling to our back. A little straight leg setup. So you're nice and flat. I use my arms, give me a little bit of help. Roll up. Now here's the trick. You got to control down. Reach, 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 squeeze, 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 squeeze. Slow as we can. 5 reps. Here we go. Big setup, nice and tall. Squeeze, fight, 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 fight. Everything is squeezing. My calves, my big toes, everything. Both of them, both toes, both big toes are squeezing, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more. Lose the count. Come on. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Last one. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. Oh, good job. If you need a sip, now's the time to get it. If not, here we go. Round 2. Give you a head on view this time. Stay the arms in. Ooh. Need a little work. Need a little work. Really pushing that foot in. The drag and float. Beautiful. Ooh. 2 more. Really make sure that foot's in the ground. Good splay of the toes and feet. Nice. And switch. Right leg this time. See if I can get brave. Get those arms out to the side. Just challenge it a bit more. Challenge that posterior, that backside, from the hamstring, glutes, all the back muscles. Let's get one more. Big squeeze, 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 squeeze. And 5 reps. Here we go. That down to our push-up. Go to that modified position again. So start off at the top, drop one knee, and it's still just floating. Just like a helping hand, a little kickstand. Flip over. Straight leg sit up. Nice and strong. The hands to the feet. Oh, good control. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice and tall. Dig the legs in. Oh. Squeeze, fight, 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 fight. That's 3. 2 more. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Fight, control, control, control. Oh, that one got me. All right, last rep. Let's make it up. Oof. Fight, fight, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Not bad. Grab a little sip. Finish up. Final round. Last round, best round. Here we go. Inverted hamstring. Good quality. Good quality. Not just blasting through this. We're owning our position, owning our body. There we go. One final thing to note is I'm relaxing my neck. I'm not worried about trying to keep a focal point. Kind of pick a point on the ground. That way I can follow it a little easier. That way my head stays with me. To the sides. Pick a point low. I can stick with it. We put enough strain on our neck. We don't need to add any more unnecessary strain. So here we go. Put that foot in the ground, foot in the ground. Here we go. One final rep, one final rep. Nice. Okay, push-ups, push-ups. I'm gonna go full on the top. Here we go. Do the progression that you need. Okay, let's finish up, finish strong. Straight leg sit up. Drive up. Control, 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 control. Nice. Oof. Try to make it as controlled as you can. Control, control, control. Oof. Just you. I'm fighting as hard as I can. Know how hard you're fighting. Ooh. Make it. Oh, it's tough as you need. Last one. Get one more. 5. If you're done, I need one more. Control. Bye. Oh, that one got me. I'm pretty spent. Not gonna lie to you. Good job. All right. Let's get a little cool down. So I'm gonna focus on those hips a little bit. So you do one of those pigeons from yoga. Now, mine's not great, but it feels awesome. Either way, we're gonna hold for a nice 30 seconds. If time's not your thing, another good way to measure these stretching and foam rolling is breaths. So if you just get lost with timing, shoot for 3 to 5 really good breaths. Let's do that right now. We'll just do 3 on this one. We'll do 5 on the next one. If you need more, by all means. Oh, this one's gonna need a few. Big breath in. Really. Last one. Nice. So that's a nice way to practice that breathing. You almost feel like you can get in that stretch a little better. So you allow your body to recognize, like, hey, this isn't dangerous. This isn't going to hurt. Allows you to, most of the time, sink more into it. So we're getting a half kneeling hip flexor stretch or half kneeling position. Stretching out that front leg. Nice hamstring stretch. You put your hand on the ground, that's great. Keep your hands on your hips, also works. Same idea, 3 to 5 breaths. Last one. Nice and easy, tall. Switching sides, other hamstring. Straighten out. Lean back, that we can feel that nice big stretch. Last breath coming at you right here. Beautiful. And one final, I'm gonna give you an angle right here. So we're gonna sit back on our heels, hands forward, and bring them out to the side. Get a nice T-spine and a little pec stretch from that upper chest, shoulder. Those who are really flexible, maybe it'll get lower to the ground. Good on you. Get to where you can. Should be a stretch, shouldn't be painful, shouldn't be uncomfortable. It shouldn't be painful. Sometimes stretches can be a little uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be something that you're grinning and bearing. Something that you should be able to work through, breathe through, talk through. Good. And other side. So you can sink lower after every breath. Usually by that 5th breath, should be a little further from the start. Gradually rise to the center. Get a sip of water, get some food in you. Great job today. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time.